Hello everyone, it is Scott and Movie Critic back again with another video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Going to be going through the top 10 albums that I listened to in 2023. Now this isn't going to be albums that actually came out last year because I'm not a massive fan of modern music and I haven't heard any albums that came out last year, I don't think. Oh, actually, no, tell a lie, there was one that I did here, which was Noel Gallagher's latest album, which was Cancel Skies, I think it was, and that was actually a really good album. To be fair, did enjoy listening to that. But this is gonna be studio albums as well. I'm not going to include compilations or live albums in this list because I did listen to a few of those last year as well. But this is just going to be specifically studio albums that I'm going to be going through today, and also there will be songs on each album that I've of course heard before, and there might even be albums that I've actually heard all the way through before as well. But these are just albums that I listened to for first time on vinyl last year and owned on vinyl last year. Then I listened to them from start to finish, and they're going to be on this list, of course. And before I get into a top 10, I have got a lot of a few honourable mentions as well before we get into that, because there was a lot of albums that I listened to last year that I really enjoyed. So without further ado, let's just get started. So first honourable mention, we have Avril Lavigne, Let Go. This was the 20th anniversary. Really nice edition. This lovely gatefold there as well. This isn't the red edition, red vinyl edition. Unfortunately, it is just the standard black vinyl edition. But I believe Nigel has the red vinyl edition of this. I'll leave a link in a description box down to his channel. Give him a sub, he's an amazing guy, and he was the one that made me aware of this release. But yeah, such a great album this, and it's got some great songs on here. Losing Grip's one of my favourites. On With You's always been my favourite Avril Lavigne song. Just such a great song that. Unwanted's really good. Going Mobile, it's really good as well. Yeah, it's just such a great album, and the bonus tracks on here are really good as well. Great album from Avril Lavigne, that. Next up, we've got a classic record from 60s, and that is Bookend by Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah, just such a classic album. This got some great songs on here. America, probably my favourite one on here. What a great song that is. Just such a catchy song. What else we got on here? Faking It is another classic. Really enjoy that one. And of course, Mrs. Robinson on here as well, which everyone knows. Obviously, that song being in The Graduate, with great film as well. That. So yeah, really good album. That one. Really do enjoy listening to that. Next up, we've got an album which was recommended to me by Nigel, and that is A New Flame by Simply Red. Never been a massive fan of Simply Red. I always go up really disliking their music, but this album's actually really good, to be fair. So it opens up with It's Only Love, which is such a great catchy 80s song. Really enjoy listening to that. You've got A New Flame, a title track, which is probably my favourite Simply Red song. That's one song of theirs that I've always liked, to be fair. And you've also, it ends with Enough, which is such a great tune. That is, wow, what a song that is. Really enjoy listening to that. There's some duds on here, like More. That song is bloody awful. Can't stand that one. But there is some other good songs on here, like Turning Up, I remember being pretty good as well. So yeah, really good album. This really did enjoy listening to that one. Next up, we've got a band that I'm not a massive fan of, but this album is really good, and that is the classic debut album of Oasis, Definitely Maybe. Yeah, what a great album this is. Opens up with Rock and Roll Star, which is such a good track. I love the electric guitar playing in that song. It sounds awesome. Shake and Maker's great. Live Forever is an absolute classic. One of my favourite Oasis songs there. Columbia's a really good one. What else we got? Slide Away is a really underrated song. I have a great time listening to that one. And yeah, just a really good album. This Up in the Sky as well is really good. Really enjoy listening to that one. So yeah, that is definitely maybe from Oasis. Great album there. Next up, oh, not a tripod there. Next up, we've got Automatic for the People, which is REM record from the early 90s here. I really enjoy this album. Opens up with Drive, which is such a cool song. That really enjoy listening to that one. Everybody Hurts, which is probably their most famous song. Really, really great emotional song. That really enjoy that one. Man on the Moon is just really, really catchy. Really catchy 90s song there. Really good hook and good chorus to that one. And it also has Night Swimming on it, which is an absolute classic REM song. One of my personal favourites there. Really good record there. Next up, we have another album which was also recommended to me by Nigel, and this is such a great record. This has some really cool artwork as well. I think it might be coloured as well, if I remember correctly. Can't remember what colour it is off the top of my head though. Bear with me, guys, while I get this out. It comes with lovely it's just pretty lovely pink vinyl. That is so cool. But yeah, really, really cool album this. My favourite songs would be Who Do You Think You Are? What else we got? Electric Bobula is really good bonus track. And Michael, you got a lot. Wait, what's the actual name of the song again? Michael, you've got a lot to answer for. That song is absolutely incredible. Really, really love that track. Probably one of my favourite Duran Duran songs ever, to be honest. Really do have a great time listening to that one. Struggling to get this back in. Hold on a second, guys. But yeah, just such a great album from the late 90s here. Let's do that again. Just think it's a really, really great album this, and it's probably one of my favourite Duran Duran albums as well. I had a great time listening to that one. And again, thank you to Nigel to recommending that one to me as well. Really do appreciate it, Nigel, because it's such a great album. Especially Michael, I'll do that later. Oh, no, actually, I think I got it in. Yep, finally got it in there. Sometimes they can be a pain in the arse to get back in. But yeah, no, what an album that is. Really enjoy that one. And that's it for honourable mentions. Let's get into the top 10. So coming in at number 10 is an album that Andy Forgotten World of Movies is a massive fan of. Link in the description box down to his channel as well. Give him a sub, has some amazing content. And yeah, what an 80s album this is. Such a great album from the 80s. Opens up with Born in the USA, which is probably one of my least favourites, to be honest. Never been a massive fan of that song, but is okay, I guess. Working on a Highway is brilliant. Down Bound Train is excellent. I'm on Fire is such a great closing track to side one. That's such a brilliant song, that. No Surrender is really catchy. Glory Days, what a catchy song that is. Such a classic. You've also got Dancing in the Dark, which is one of my favourite 80s songs. Grew up listening to that one when I was a kid. And My Hometown as well is such a great closer to this album. What an album that is. Next up, we've got Embrace. I think this is their debut album, which is For Good We're Out. Such a great album this is. I absolutely adore this record. All You Good People is one of my favourite songs from the 90s. Love that song. Come Back to What You Know is great as well. Higher Sights and Retread is some of my favourites as well. Yeah, really, really great indie album from the 90s, late 90s there. Next up, we got an absolute classic, Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park. What an album this is. So I like the back photo as well. That's really cool. I think this might be a gatefold as well. Yes, it is indeed. And yeah, it's quite a cool gatefold as well, to be fair. But yeah, no, such a classic rock album from the early 2000s. This opens up with Paper Cut, which is so catchy. Probably one of my favourite Linkin Park songs there. Then you got One Step Closer, which is brilliant. Crawling is amazing. What's he? Chester Bennington. That's it. That's his name. His vocals on that are absolutely stunning. Runaway is great as well, and you've also got Pushing Me Away, which is such a great closer for this album. Such a great album. That one of my favourites. Next up, we've got Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, which is a lovely final edition. So opens up like that. Lovely triple gatefold there. That is absolutely awesome. But yeah, this is such a great album from the 70s. One of my all-time favourites. You got Candle in the Wind, which is great. Benny and the Jets, which is an all-time classic. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, the title track, which is probably one of my favourite Elton John songs and my favourite song on the album. And you've also got a Ballad of Danny Bailey, which is a great song. And you've got Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting as well, which is an absolute classic, really fast upbeat track there. Really enjoy listening to that one. And you've also got Roy Rogers, which is a really good song as well, to be fair. Really enjoy listening to that one. Coming in at number 6, we have Journeyman by Eric Clapton. Massive Eric Clapton fan, and this is one of my favourite albums of his. This is also a gatefold edition, which is nice, and there's the back there. Opens up with Pretending, which has such a great guitar riff on it. It's probably one of my favourite songs as well from the 80s there. Bad Love, what a song that is. Probably one of my favourite Eric Clapton songs and my favourite song on the album. Running on Faith, that's such a great song as well. And No Alibis is probably one of the catchiest songs on it. It's got such a great chorus as well. Great album, let's really enjoy it. Coming in at number 5 is another album that was recommended to me by Nigel. Thank you so much again, my friend. I've done a full album review for this on the channel as well, so I'll leave a link down below to that video if you'd like to check it out. But yeah, this album's absolutely stunning. It's got a nice gatefold. I think this might be coloured vinyl as well, if I remember correctly as well. Just going to have a quick look to make sure. Yes, it is. So this one here, can't get it out. There we go. No. Yep, there we go. Starting to come out now. Jesus, this one is struggling with this one. But it's a lovely sort of like hold on a minute, guys. Do it this way, it'd be easier. And obviously, I won't mark it doing it this way either. But I'll just do it. Oh, there we go. It's coming out now. Lovely red vinyl there. Yeah, such a great album. This, it has some of my favourite songs of all time on it. It's probably my favourite one of my favourite Duran Duran LPs, to be fair. Really enjoy listening to this one. It's such a great album, and it was I think it came out in 2021 as well. And what I think the other one might be Green, if I remember correctly, so I'll quickly show that one as well, if it decides to want to come out again. There we go, there we go. Yeah, lovely green vinyl there, which is really, really cool. And yeah, this was just such a fantastic listen. One of my favourite albums from, I think it, like I said, 2021, but I'll put them back in afterwards because that's starting to annoy me a bit. But yeah, such a great album this from Duran Duran. My favourite's probably been Anniversary. That's such a cool song, that really enjoy listening to that. Future Past, wow, the vocals on that from Simon & Bonner, absolutely stunning. Really, really beautiful song that. And Beautiful Eyes is really good. Invisible with opening tracks, brilliant. And Wing is one of my favourite Duran Duran songs. Really enjoy listening to that. I think it's absolutely incredible. Next up, coming in at number 4, we have this fantastic album from Tom Petty, and that is Wildflowers. Again, another really cool gatefold edition there. Look at that, that is awesome. And yeah, this is a fantastic record. Has some of my favourite songs ever on this one. It opens up with Wildflowers, which is such a great acoustic song. Really enjoy listening to that. You Don't Know How It Feels is brilliant. What else we got? It's Good to Be King has an absolutely amazing chorus, and yeah, one of my favourite songs there. Has some really catchy songs on here as well, like Hard On Me and To Find a Friend. A Higher Place is so catchy. Really enjoy that one. And you got Out in the Woods, which has an epic guitar solo on that one. One of my favourite Tom Petty songs. And yeah, just such a great album. Really enjoy listening to that one. Coming in at number 3, we have Tom Petty, Full Moon Fever. As you can tell, I'm a massive Tom Petty fan. And yeah, this is such a great album. Opens up with Free Falling, which is probably one of his most iconic songs from the 80s there. I Won't Back Down. What a rock song that is. That is such a great track. Love Is a Long, Long Road, which was used for the GTA 6 trailer, and I thought it fitted the trailer so perfectly, and what a song that is. Running Down a Dream, such a catchy song. And another a really underrated song that doesn't get talked about all that much is The Apartment song, which is absolutely incredible. Such a catchy track that, and Tom Petty's vocals on that are fantastic. Yeah, awesome record, that one. Coming in at number 2, we have Def Leppard Hysteria, which is an absolutely amazing rock album from the late 80s there. Really cool gatefold there as well, and there's We're Back. Yeah, this is one of my favourite albums ever, in all honesty. I have such a great time listening to this. Opens up with Women, which is such a great song. And then you got an absolute classic in Animal, which is brilliant. You've also got Hysteria, which is such a great rock song. I really love the build up in that track, to be fair. Love Bites, which is probably my favourite Def Leppard song. Absolutely love that song. It has such a fantastic chorus. Joe Elliott's vocals are fantastic in that one. And I just love the lyrics in it as well, to be fair. But what else you got? Armageddon It, which is an absolute classic. Rocket as well. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about this album. It hasn't already been said, to be fair. This is just such a good album. It is one of my favourite albums of all time, and I absolutely adore it. But my favourite album that I listened to last year, and I have heard this album before countless times, but this is the first time I listened to it on vinyl, and that is Tom Petty's album Into a Great Wide Open. I absolutely adore this album. It's one of my favourite records of all time. Learning to Fly is such a great song. It had such a catchy tune to it, and the production on it is just absolutely brilliant. King's Highway is another really catchy one. Two Gunsingers, love the vocals on that, and it has some great lyrics in that song. All the Wrong Reasons, which I think uses the same chords as Free Falling, and you can sort of tell because those two songs do sound very similar, but I absolutely adore that song as well. What else have we got on here that I really like? The Dark of the Sun's a really good one, and of course the title track Into a Great Wide Open is absolutely incredible. So yeah, that is definitely my favourite album that I listened to on vinyl for the first time last year. So there we have it, everyone. There's the top 10 albums that I listened to in 2023 for first time on vinyl. I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video, everyone, and yeah, I really enjoyed making that video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All that be very much appreciated. Thank you all so much, everyone, and let me know how many of these albums you've listened to, or if there's any of these you'd like to pick up on vinyl at some point. Let me know what your favourite records are you listened to in 2023 as well. All that be very much appreciated. Thank you all so much, everyone. So yeah, that about do it for this video, everyone. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all later.